everyone. So today I just quickly wanted to film a little chatty get ready with me video because a lot of people have actually been asking me to do more makeup things, and I don't normally do makeup stuff, but I thought I put stuff on my face every day, so I might as well show how I put stuff on my face to the camera. Of course, all of the products I'm going to be using are going to be cruelty-free, so let us begin. First thing I'll be using is the Glossier's mintbalm.com skin salve, and I love this thing. I'm actually running out of it really quickly, but it's like I cannot live without this, and you can apply this to your lips, like any bruises. It's so unusual to see this on my hand. It's like, what the hell? Then as an acne treatment and to kind of moisturize my face a bit, I'm going to be applying the Real You Control Plus face gel, and this was actually a tester that Steph gave to me, and she gave me like way more of these, and these are some amazing treatments for your skin for acne, and I've definitely noticed a change since I started using them, and they're fully vegan, and it's such a good brand, and it's Australian. And I came to Australia with like a full face of like spots because I guess my skin was probably freaking out because my diet had been a bit worse like before I came here, and also the fact that like, you know, the traveling, like many hours on planes and all of that. But it's all gone now. It's really good, and my skin feels really great, and it's not like bumpy or anything, and I continue using this thing every single morning and every single night. Okay, next up we'll be going in with the BB cream, and I'm gonna need my mirror for this. I'll be using the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer with SPF 20. I would normally use something else because this is a bit too dark, but it does have SPF 20, and I feel like it's really important here in Australia to apply that. Somehow blend that into my skin so it looks relatively okay. So difficult to be like 100% sure about these things, but as far as I'm concerned and as far as I've done my research online, the brand Collection, which is like a drugstore cheap brand from the UK, are cruelty free, and I'll be using the Lasting Perfection concealer just to apply to the middle of my face, and this is a super light color, so it's going to be more like a highlight, I guess, as well. Here, a little bit here, like that, under my eyes. It already feels so much like home here in Sydney, like I cannot even explain it. I've been here for like a week and something, and I'm living with this girl, Lauren, who you've seen in my previous videos, and we're staying here with Ash. But Ash has been staying here for about a month already, and honestly, it feels like we're all like roommates. I'm just like so freaking happy about it, like how well we all get along, and all of the girls are vegan as well, and it's really cool. Like both of them cook really well, and like I cannot compare my cooking skills to theirs at all because mine are like non-existent. Next I'll be going in with bronzer, and the one I use and have been using for ages is the Balm's Bahama Mama. Also, how cool is this shirt that I'm wearing right now? I actually got it in a vintage shop yesterday, and I've been loving vintage shopping recently just because it's so much better for the planet and for the environment, and that way like you're not contributing your money to the big industries who support animal cruelty and human cruelty, who employ people like slaves for like no amount of money. So yeah, like I genuinely really love vintage or thrift shopping because it's obviously cheaper most of the time, but also even if you don't pay that cheap, you still give the money to someone who's doing a really amazing thing, giving clothes a second chance. So yeah, like for example, the boots I bought yesterday, like some amazing fucking human being got quite a lot of money from me yesterday because I bought those boots, and he can continue to run his store and, you know, support secondary recycling of clothing, which is really great. My recent obsession have actually just been men's shirts, and they're so easy to find in vintage shops, and this one just looks so like expensive and luxurious and has this like blue seam going around, and I really like it. I'm so happy I got it. Okay, I'm one of those people who does my bronzer for like 50 billion years because I really like doing it. This is a Lunatic palette from Lunatic Cosmetics, and it has tons of like contour shades, and I usually use a mix of these two like last darker gray brown colors to kind of contour, like shadow a bit under my chin because I have a massive underbite, and it's actually a really big like medical problem I have, and it also doesn't look that great, so I always try to do this to make it look more accentuated. And now I'll be going in with the highlighter, and this is also by Laura Mercier, and it's in the color Indiscretion, and it's so freaking beautiful. Just like look at that pan, like it's like waves. It looks so glowy, it's incredible. Pat it on to like everywhere here. Next up, I'll be doing my brows, and for that I will be using an NYX eyebrow pencil in dark brown. I actually dyed my eyebrows right before I came here, like I dyed them in a salon because they're really light, so I just felt like it would be much easier to go some days without makeup if my eyebrows didn't look as pale. Now we're gonna go into eyeshadows, and this is a palette that Steph actually gave to me because she didn't want it, and this is by the brand It Cosmetics, and this is the Naturally Pretty palette. Also cruelty-free, of course, and it has a massive range of these really beautiful, like, warm shades. Before I get into that, I always lighten the corners of my eyes with this color right here. And then from this palette, I'll be using the color Warmth, and it's just like a really nice beigey brown. I'll apply that all over the lid.
His obsession.
And I'm gonna go in with this dark purple brown color Iconic and apply that in the corners of my eyes. And obviously it looks slightly crazy right now because I need to blend it. Looks like I have Batman wings on my eyes. So you can see that the eyeshadows look really natural, you almost can't see them. And now we're gonna curl our lashes. I never skip this step because mine kind of like grow downwards. What the heck is this? For mascara, I actually forgot back in Latvia my favorite mascara ever, and the only one I will ever use, and that's the Essence I Heart Extreme in the pink tube. I managed to forget it, so I'm kind of like lacking a mascara at the moment, and this one, mind you, is not cruelty-free, so don't support this brand, but because Steph has a lot of makeup, she just gave this mascara to me, so I have a mascara. And this is the CoverGirl Star Wars one, which I'm happy that it's Star Wars, but seriously, CoverGirl, up your game. Stop testing on animals, that's not a nice thing to do.
On this carousel, breaking up in bed.
We're actually leaving Sydney. Today's Friday. We're leaving Sydney on Sunday, and we're gonna fly over to Gold Coast, me with Ash, and from then start touring up from Gold Coast to Brisbane to Sunshine Coast. Then we're gonna go to the Whitsunday Islands, and then we're gonna go to Cairns, and afterwards on the 1st of July we're flying to New Zealand. That looks sort of done, and then the last step is gonna be lipstick, and I'm gonna apply a new layer of this Glossier's mintbomb.com. And while that is on, I'm going to apply the Color Pop liquid lipstick in the color Trap. I like to apply it on lip balm because if you apply it on its own, it kind of starts crumbling and it doesn't go off that easily. This way it's kind of, if I want to take it off, it's going to come off. I usually put it on my bottom lip and just like transfer it. Let me go over the lines because I like the look of having bigger lips. I'm all covered in makeup, so that's about done. And to set everything, I'm gonna use some loose powder, and this is by the brand Nude by Nature, and it is a mineral finishing whale, and this is literally made from clay, and it works pretty well, although there's like not a lot of product left inside because it keeps flying everywhere. I'm gonna set my face. So that's kind of how I usually do my makeup, and normally it obviously varies, and the thing that varies most are the lips because I never like to wear the same lipstick 2 days in a row, but actually this one I wear all the time. I think it looks quite okay. And now I'm gonna go and finish getting ready, put on some actual pants instead of sweatpants, and gonna go to the library and probably edit this video and do some other things. We're gonna fully plan out our trip with Ash, and then we're gonna go get some coffee to About Life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and chatting with me and seeing how I do my makeup and what kind of products I use, and I love every single one of you, and goodbye!